visit the food court one more time. You should have no reason to come here anymore. Might as well stop by the food court one last time. Enter. Oh, that elevator this time. Whoa. The usual food court. This is where you had spent so many afternoons going over the case with everyone. Just sitting here brings back a lot of memories.
Huh?
Hi.
What a coincidence! It must be destiny!
Oh, so you guys came here too!
Yeah.
It's our very own special headquarters. There's so many memories here.
You know, it's kind of surprising we got the exact same table every time. If you really think
Yo
about
there,
it.
Senpai. I thought you'd be here.
We had a feeling we'd run into everyone if we came here.
Yeah.
We were planning on seeing you off at the station tomorrow, but I was feeling too restless, so I decided to come here.
Well, since we're all here, why don't we have something to eat?
Sure.
Ooh, let's have steak! Steak! And make Yosuke pay for everything!
Wow.
Will you shut up about your steaks?
Ooh. Looks very nice. You reminisced with the others.
I really had fun in this world. Dude, your whole existence is about fun.
Yeah.
Well, what we've gone through wasn't all fun and games. But I gotta say, I've never felt so fulfilled in my life.
Right.
It seems we've been working on this forever, but at the same time, it felt like it went so fast. We won't ever gather here again like this, or tear our hair out trying to solve the mysteries.
Yeah. I mean, until I reset the world and go into New Game Plus. But details? You won't know that.
Even if we wanted to talk about it all, there were so many extraordinary things that no one would believe us.
Right.
Come to think of it, for me, I think it all started when Chie told me about the Midnight Channel.
Okay, yeah.
I think I heard about it from her too. How did you learn about it, Chie?
I guess it was just a random rumor. A lot
Okay.
of girls were trying it out.
Huh. I wonder how it started then.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Who knows? Maybe someone accidentally came across it?
The Midnight Channel. You know, that really was the cause of everything.
Yeah.
I mean, the fog lifted after we caught Adachi, but there's still a lot of stuff that isn't clear yet.
Right.
It's still foggy over there, too.
Yeah.
Some weird guy might use it to do bad things again.
That is definitely a concern.
Didn't that Amino something monster say it granted us power?
Yes.
I bestowed power onto those who could brave the Hollow Forest. In other words, he gave the
Also, I
power
definitely
to
was
enter
calling,
TVs to those who awaken to their persona ability.
I was definitely calling Marie's area the Hollow Forest, including in some descriptions, and definitely the wrong name for it because the entire area is the Hollow Forest. I keep mixing that up for some reason.
So that he might use us as pawns to enact his scheme.
Right.
Hey, that reminds me. Didn't your hand suddenly slip into the TV even before anything happened to you?
Right.
Does that mean you're an exception?
It's possible.
Well, wait, then what about Adachi and Namatame? Those two could go inside TVs before all this stuff about personas, right?
Yeah.
What? Then Senpai and the other two could do it for some other reason?
Then there must be something you're not remembering. Anything come to your mind, Senpai?
That's a very good question. You're the only exception. You had the power to enter TVs before your persona awakened. And the same goes for Adachi and Namatame. Interesting. You remember that Nanako gave you something this morning as you were about to leave.
A letter? Hey, this better not be another warning.
The sender is listed as Adachi.
Huh? This is from jail? It's from Adachi.
Legasp.
I'm sure you're surprised to get this letter out of the blue. I'm writing this because there's something I need to tell you.
Okay.
Ever since I made it out alive, there are some things I understand now. It's true that my game's over.
Okay.
As you all insisted at the time, I'll abide by the rules of this world.
Good to hear.
But as long as I'm in stir here, I can't clean up after myself.
Okay.
So I hope this will give you something to think about regarding this case. There's still this feeling I can't shake. It's about how it all started. About that Midnight Channel.
Right.
Now I remember, someone told me about it when I first came to town, before I heard the rumors at the station.
Okay.
And I was intrigued when I noticed that something similar was written on Namatame's reports as well. But I can't remember who it was that told me. Since Namatame and I both gained our power after coming to Inaba, I have a feeling that has something to do with it.
Okay.
I don't know if any of this will be useful or not, but I hope it can help somehow.
There's still more.
When I'm here, I think of Dojima-san, Nanako-chan, and you. A lot.
Okay.
Though my time with you didn't seem like much fun before. It's strange.
Adachi's well-organized words unfold on a piece of stationery paper.
Despite it all, I'm grateful to you. Thank you.
Aww.
But let me just say this. You're a dumbass.
Wow. Thanks.
You take the path you choose, and I'll think about what that means to me too. I doubt I'll ever see you again, but stay healthy.
Oh, I feel like we'll meet again.
Goodbye.
The letter ends there. You obtained Adachi's letter. You feel a definite bond between you and Adachi. Da-da-da-da-da-da-dun! We did it! We maxed Adachi's social link. You didn't think we were gonna get a flash like that, did you? I don't care about reading this out. We can now fuse Magatsu Izanagi, Adachi's persona, basically. Okay, very nice. Still, though, the things he wrote gnaw at you. Where did we learn about the Midnight Channel from? Or who did we?
It's not very helpful to know that he can't remember who it was.
But it was someone in town.
I'm not sure how to put it, but I kind of know the feeling.
Right.
It's like... I don't know how to say this. Like something's connecting all these things. Something beyond what we can see.
Right.
That world, the Midnight Channel, the ability to enter TVs, they all feel like separate things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? First the rumors, then the serial murder, followed by us deciding to investigate the case.
Right.
If they all really were separate, they wouldn't fit together like this, right?
Yeah, it's a little weird.
There has to be some kind of conductor behind everything.
So you think the person Adachi mentioned, the one who told him about the Midnight Channel, is that conductor?
Could be.
Did I strike gold again? It's seriously just something that popped into my head!
That's fair.
Senpai, is there anything like that you can think of?
The power to enter TVs, where everything about this case started. You learned about the Midnight Channel from Chie a few days after coming to this town when she told you the rumor. But Adachi and Naotame heard about the Midnight Channel from someone immediately after coming to this town. When you think back, you feel as if something happened to you as well upon your arrival here. There is something.
We were involved in a murder case last year, which we succeeded in solving.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
But the monster we fought last said we did well in playing our parts.
Right.
Perhaps this means Adachi and Namatame were players as well. Could it be that from the beginning, this serial murder case was merely a portion of a much larger scheme?
Could be.
And none of the people who were directly involved in the case ever suspected it.
Is a fair point.
Hey, this scheme. Could it be the whole thing about filling both worlds with the fog and turning mankind into shadows?
It's possible.
So someone was behind the scenes watching us. The culprits. And maybe even that monster. And he manipulated Adachi and Namatame at the very beginning so everything would come together perfectly?
Ooh, wow.
Let's go out into town. We might find something.
Okay.
Although, you may be the only one capable of noticing it.
All right. We'll see what we
Please
can
contact
find.
the rest of us should you come across anything.
Okie doke.
We can't say our goodbyes tomorrow with this hanging over our heads. Let's go figure this out.
Yeah! Who could have given you the initial spark for this power? The one you met immediately after coming to town was... Well, I mean, it was my Uncle Dojima. Am I supposed to say my Uncle Dojima? Or am I supposed to say ... Okay. My Uncle Dojima. In any case, you need to see them and confirm the truth. Okay. Well, let's go investigate. This probably is its own separate episode, so hello. Welcome back. Not cutting here, but like, probably when we went to Junes, we probably entered into a new episode. Just because it's probably going to be too long. Because we are over an hour now. Dojima, hi!
Did you already meet all your friends?
Oh, yes, you're talking. I want to talk to you.
What's this all of a sudden?
You asked Dojima about the first day you arrived in town.
The day you first came to town? Let's see. We were the first ones to greet you, right?
Yeah?
Did we stop somewhere on the way home? I'm pretty sure Nanako and I left home that afternoon, picked you up, and came straight back. Now that I think back to that night, I was called back to work as soon as we got home, so I couldn't talk much.
Right.
And the very next day, those strange murders started. Sheesh. Lots happened since then. It's been one heck of a year, hasn't it?
Right.
Hey, big bro. On the first day, didn't we stop at that place?
Oh, you're right.
The gas station. I used the bathroom there.
Oh, yeah.
When I got back to the car, you were talking to the weird attendant.
Ooh. The weird attendant?
Yeah, when I first met you, I remember the gas attendant because he was weird.
That is a fair point.
Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I filled the tank before we went home, huh? Yeah, I do remember you talking to the attendant there. I didn't remember seeing him much before, so he stuck in my mind.
Well, clearly not enough to think about it without prodding from Nanako.
But I don't know about calling him weird. It wasn't like he looked or acted funny. Yeah. Come to think of it, I never saw that guy again.
Okay.
It wasn't really that the attendant looked weird, but after you talked to him, you looked sick, big bro.
I looked sick.
Don't you remember? I asked you on the way home. Are you car sick? You said you were okay, but that attendant, he was just a little scary for some reason.
Okay. Right.
Well, I didn't know about that. But honestly, I'm surprised you're asking all these questions. I thought you came here just to reminisce. So, why are you looking for the person you met first? Is something going on with that attendant? Do you know him?
We're looking into it. It might
I
be
see.
important.
Well, just remember that you leave tomorrow.
Right.
I don't know what you're up to, but you should come back home early. There are some dark clouds on the horizon. We might get some rain soon.
I understand.
Okay.
The first place you stopped when you came to town was the gas station. Maybe something there will jog your memory. Okay. Let's go check out the gas station. Oh. Is this map darker than normal? It's kind of spooky. Oh, do I have to just go? I probably... Did I misread what I was... I might have misread what I was supposed to do. Hold on. Oh. Okay. I guess I'm supposed to go to the Velvet Room. Hello!
Welcome to the Velvet Room. How may I help you? You have solved the mystery and
Right.
deflected the disaster that so nearly fell upon you. Is there something else beyond this you need our assistance with?
Yes? There's one last thing.
Intriguing. So, is there still something that leaves you unsatisfied?
Yes.
What may that be? Well then, let's take a look
Okay.
and see what it is you might be sensing.
Sure, let's do it. Oh my.
Wow. That's a lot.
Ah, this is a surprise.
Right.
These are shards of power, allowing
Fascinating.
one to see through to the truth of things without being swayed by hollow rumors.
Okay.
Interesting. Indeed, you have come here today for a reason.
Okay.
Then I shall play my part as well.
An orb!
That is a crystal of power, which you have nurtured through your journey.
It's an orb!
An orb that repels
An
fabrications of all
orb!
sorts, dispels lies,
love orbs!
and shines upon the truth.
Sorry, Igor. I just kind of talked over your whole spiel. I like orbs. Thank you for the orb, please. Obtained Orb of Sight. I
Hey.
am
remembered something
officially at my bedtime.
I was born a long, long time ago.
Okay.
I was the unconscious wish shared by people's minds
All right.
to protect the world of man, walk the path of man, fulfill the wish of the world. That was my role.
Okay.
But-
Got it.
People changed. People stopped wishing for truth in life. Or maybe they just stopped paying attention. Eventually, the me that wanted to protect humanity and the me that wanted to fulfill humanity's wish couldn't stay as one.
All right.
The desires of man had no bounds, and one day, my other half became its own existence. Much larger than myself.
Oh dear.
I was left behind, with no power or memories.
Okay.
I became a tiny fragment, incapable of even clearing the fog without giving my own life to do so. Kusumi no Okami. The rest, you already know.
Right.
Without my powers, I became a tool, manipulated by the other me. You already know, huh? The cause of it all.
Okay. Yeah.
The one who created the Midnight Channel and gave you the power to enter the TV. The real puppet master, who tried to fill both worlds with fog, using me and the Sagiri. If you don't defeat her, the world will never be truly clear of that fog.
Okay.
Go. Follow what you believe in. The truth is right in front of you.
Well, thank you.
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice.
Right.
At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
Got it.
How marvelous. It seems that you will reveal the journey's true end, one beyond our predictive power.
Okay.
Now go to the place where everything began.
Okay. We will do that. It's began raining. It began raining. I don't know why I said it's. Oh, hi. Hi there. Did you need something? Isn't this where I first... What are you talking about? Oh, is this about the part-time job? I'm sorry, we don't have an opening yet. Do you know Adachi? Ah, that serial murder suspect? A real tragedy, wasn't it? But the case was solved, right? Thank goodness. Have you met those two? Well, that's a weird question to ask. I don't know if it was right here, but I might have met them before. I've been in this town for a long time, so yeah, there's a good chance. But it's not like I knew them personally. If you've got nothing else, you mind leaving me alone? Oh, you still need something? Hey, I asked you to leave me alone. Did you miss that? Did you do anything to them? Huh? To those two? Ah, that's right. I remember now. I think I met them when they first came to town. So I greeted them, saying, "Welcome to Inaba." But that's all. Just that. What about it? What did you do to me? What did I do? Don't you remember? I met you here when you first came to town, and I did the same thing as what I did to those two. I greeted you, that's all. Remember? We talked for a couple of minutes. Hey, mind if I ask you something? Why all these questions? Is there something that's bothering you about the time when we first met? Yes, there is. Amazing. You've reached me at last. Let's drop this charade. To be quite honest, I was waiting for you to come. Adachi, Namatame, and you. It is I who awakened that power within you three, the ones who had potential. But having said that, I am rather surprised.
You really are troublesome. Not only did you defeat the two Sagiri I snuck into Adachi and Namatame, but you even saved that stunted dwarf of a life.
Are you talking about Marie?
It's such a foolish thing. What good is saving her life? She is but rubbish, suitable only for getting rid of that pointless fog. Don't tell me she was still carrying that around. Oh, excuse me.
Okay.
I was talking about that bamboo comb you have on you.
You could tell? What about it?
It seems you don't know who gave her that comb either. That comb is a symbol of the separation we went through.
We? You remember that Kanji's mother mentioned that when you visited Tatsumi Textiles with Marie. It's an old belief that combs have the power to cause separation.
How foolish. That comb was a curse. And to think she treasured it all this time. She must have been desperate for something to cling to. There's a limit to how irresponsible you can get.
Okay. Don't you look down on Marie.
And what are you going to do about it? The last battle wasn't enough for you.
Yes.
You certainly
It was
have the
not.
powers I was expecting.
Who are you?
You must know by now. Isn't that why you came?
I mean, we know the general idea. Also. Sorry, I had a sneeze.
Your friends were drawn to the spark I stirred in you. That's why they're here now, with their awakened powers.
Okay.
Still, I didn't think you'd make it all the way to me. Indeed, I never expected this at all.
Okay.
You're really something. What?
So
You
who
don't
are you?
remember? When you first came to town, I gave your power a gentle push. Just like this.
I don't like that.
Are you in high school? Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here? There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs.
Right.
Speaking of which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now. Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't mind if you're a student.
Okay. You felt an extreme dizziness.
You're not the only one I welcomed to town with a handshake greeting. I did the same for a few other outsiders like you.
Okay.
A handful of strangers were more than sufficient to stimulate a small place like this.
I don't like that.
But it seems the stimulus was stronger than I imagined. Enough to envelop this town with fog, and later lift it.
Right. Hold on, did this place get filled with fog? Is that foggy? That
Not
looks
only
like fog.
that, you now stand before me as if your assigned part wasn't enough. What for?
To learn the truth.
What will grasping the truth do for you?
I want to understand.
Why such
The
greed?
concept
I guess it's the
of
foolish
love.
nature of being mortal.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh, hi. You're floating now.
I am Izanami.
Ah.
Amino Sagiri, ruler of the fog, is merely an aspect of myself that I birthed long ago.
Oh.
You awakened to a power I had not imagined. You defeated the two Sagiri and the one fragment born from me.
Okay.
And now here you stand, face to face with me.
Well, technically I'm on a knee, but thank you for not belittling me because I'm kneeling.
I can no longer ignore this situation as mere foolishness. This may be fate, as decreed by the world.
Okay.
Very well. This time I shall pit my full strength against you.
Your full strength, huh?
But in return, you must come prepared to follow through in your futile resistance.
Sure.
I'll be waiting for you there.
Alrighty. The one you just encountered was the entity behind everything. Her name is Izanami. You can hear your friends' voices in the distance. Hi.
Hey, are you alright? Who was that you were just talking to? Did she just disappear?
Yes.
Wait, don't tell me.
You told... Do you want to know or not? You told your gathered friends what happened between you and the gas station attendant.
So, it wasn't over after all.
Yeah.
You're saying this so-called Izanami is the conductor, and she's waiting for us in the other world?
Correct.
If we don't beat her, I'm sure it'll all happen again.
Right.
Oh, okay. The others aren't far off, so I'll call them up.
Yeah, will ya? Tell him this is really gonna close the case.
Yeah.
Right. We'll defeat her and put an end to this for sure this time.
Yeah.
All right. Then once we're all ready, let's meet up at Junes.
Okay. You have finally discovered the true cause of everything that happened. You must defeat this Izanami, who waits for you in that other world. If Izanami truly gave birth to Amino Sagiri, then as long as Izanami is left alone, the town will definitely fall into the fog again someday. And if that were to happen, everyone, all of those precious to you, would become mere shadows. This is the most important task you have faced, and it must be taken care of before leaving town. You must ensure complete peace for this town where you've lived with everyone. Let's do it. And by let's do it, I mean I need to stop desperately. So, we're going to save, and we're going to end the episode here. So next time, we shall be diving into the TV world one final time to go after Izanami. So look forward to that, and if you enjoyed anything in this episode, please let me know down in the comments below, and maybe leave a like. And if you want to catch the next episode as it comes out, go ahead and hit subscribe. But for now, I will see all of you later. Bye-bye!